Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're going to be having a look at
FAC Medusa.
FAC Medusa.
Indeed we are. It's an AV3 plugin. It's named after the vicious Medusa. Stare into its eyes and you will buy this app. But first we're going to hear from an incredible artist from within the community by the name of Jade, and this is her September song, Closer to the Grave.
Why do we murder precious moments, acting in less than loving ways, when each and every breath we take leads us closer to the grave, leads us closer to the grave. So what will it take to see the error of our ways, to turn on a dime and change before it's too late, before it's too late. We act like tomorrow's guaranteed, like something sudden won't steal you away from me, leaving me alone staring down eternity, wishing every squandered moment could be retrieved. So what will it take to mend the error of our ways, to turn on a dime and change before it's too late, before it's too late. Why do we murder precious moments, acting in less than loving ways, when each and every breath we take leads us closer to the grave, leads us closer to the grave, leads us closer to the grave.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. My name is Jade. This is How to App on iOS. You were just listening to Jade, who is a big supporter of many of the channels around here. And there was her September song, Closer to the Grave. And there's a pinned link up the comment. Go and leave her a like, man. There's not a lot of interaction from people over there from this community I saw. She dropped that in September. Go and leave her a comment. Let her know that she's valued. It would really mean a lot to me. Yeah? Thanks. That would be awesome. Sawsome. Hello to our Wart Warriors who are here today. We have a special thing for you guys coming up on the weekend because it is YMT. If you are a Wart Warrior, For $1 a month, you can get custom emojis, which change every day, and you get access to our special shows that are happening. And this week, it's happening. The special show. It is coming. It's exciting. Where is it? I've got to find it. Got to do the ad for it somewhere. Where is it? There it is. YMT, Your Music Trivia, is happening this weekend, replacing the Patreon stream. So it is Saturday in the US times, New York at 5, LA at 2, London at 10 p.m, and here in Australia at 8 a.m. Your Music Trivia happening live with me and Russ hosting. And we're going to be running trivia, and all the details on what you need to download and what you need to use are in the show. So if you're a member, head over to the show link, which you'll be able to see in the members section, and click on the description, and you'll see all about Kahoot, what you need to use for the buzzer, because there's a buzzer. It's really exciting. So that's all up and all that jazz. Awesome, awesome. We've got a fantastic app for you today. This thing. Now, compression apps, they're normally really hard to talk about. This thing's not hard to talk about. Hello, Clayton Von Kluge. Hello, Thomas Christ, Scott Borthwick. Hello, JDL. Audible Video, hello to you. Valerie Bart, hello, hello, hello. Mix Club, what's going on? Russ8889. Who else have I missed? I said Audible Video. Jim Shannon on Sounds. Ed B Metal, hello. I just see you creeping in there, sneaking in. Sneaky peek. I think I got most of you from the top. Stay down here at the bottom with the bottom feeders. Cold Acre, what's going on? Yeah. Welcome to the show. So we're talking about compression today, and it's not going to be boring, let me tell you that. Let's look at some price drops. Whoops, I've jumped the gun, haven't I? Look at that. Price drops. Hasn't really changed anything from yesterday. DigiKeys on sale. All these session band apps. What else is on sale? Thanks, Mix Club. Good job. And Laurie's got a really interesting channel too. Not only does she make great music, she's a caravan. Is that the term? She's a traveler. I don't know. That's probably offensive as well. But she does a lot of videos on traveling around and all that kind of stuff. Really fascinating channel. So there's a lot more than music there. Nembrini have a whole bunch of guitar stuff on sale as well. So if you're in the mood for some guitar stuff, it's all there. But today, we're talking compression. We're talking, thanks very much, Jim, for doing that as well. We're talking compression. This is FAC Medusa by Fred Anton Corvest. And FAC apps are really cool. I don't think there is a bad FAC app out there. And this one is the shit, man. It's the schnizzle. It's $8.99. And if you're just thinking, this is just a compression app, get your head out of that straight away. This is so much more. It says here, versatile and characterful compressor. And that is a mild statement. This thing adds so much character to stuff. It is just nuts. Just nuts. And there's a lovely little, on the website, on fredantoncorvest.com, there's a fantastic manual here. It's really short, so you're not going to get too tied up in stuff, which is good. Shall we have a play? Now, I'm going to be in and out of here fairly quickly today because before we hit play and do all this, I'm not doing so healthy at the moment. Yesterday, everything kind of come to a head, and I think I finally burned yesterday while trying to finish a track for somebody. And something went wrong, and I lost the entire project. And that triggered everything yesterday, and this room got fucking, this shit went down. And I think I had a nervous breakdown yesterday. So let me tell you, it's good to take a break, folks. I'm really looking forward to taking a break Friday and Saturday. There'll be no interview this week. I'm taking a couple of days off. I may even take tomorrow off. We'll see what goes on. we'll see how we go. But I really need some time off, just a few days just to recoup, sleep, catch up, and not think about this. You know, it is what it is. September's been a busy thing. And on another note, too, let's get back to positive things, because out of that negativity has come positivity, because it's made me realize how much I need a break. So it's not a bad thing. But yesterday, when I was thinking about the video clip that we're going to be shooting, me and Cold Acre, who's in the chat, I forgot he doesn't have a lightsaber. I've only got one lightsaber. So I had to buy a lightsaber yesterday, and I can't wait. I was working on the scenes for the video in bed yesterday, and this one scene is going to have the drone, because I can set my drone to spin in a circle and shoot inward, and we're just going to fly the drone around us while we have a lightsaber fight, Doctor Who versus Darth Vader. It's going to be so cool. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to love it. It's going to be sick, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I have a project here. I used this on another show last week, this project. I decided to reuse this project because there's a lot of stuff going on here that I think are going to sound really good for this project, for this app. There's a lot of things going on in here. A lot of stuff going on in there. So I think we can do some really cool things with this. I'm not going down. You're going to lose, Cold Acre. Don't be ridiculous. So let's solo this first track and show you. So we just got some chimey things going on here. This is what Medusa looks like. And straight out of the gate, what a beautiful interface. What a really delicious interface. Very simple to see, understand what is happening. Yeah, really, really nice. I think it's definitely one of Fred's best designs. Yeah, and if you're sitting here today hoping I'm going to be talking about what is compression, not happening. We'll do that on another day. I'm sure I've talked about it many other times, and that will take up time, and I don't want to waste time with that. So let's go through some of, let's have a look at what's going. Hey, Tremor Bear, what's happening? Do you mean insolence? Anyway, thank you, Valerie. Yeah, thanks, guys. I will listen. I do listen to you guys. I get told all the time, take some time off, and I will. So let's have a look at this interface here. I'll zoom in a little bit, and we'll show you what's going on here. So we have a huge preamp. Now, all this section here, this is a preamp. All in here, yeah? This is our preamp. So this is everything pre-compression, right? So over here, we have our low and high. And so this is a crossover. You can this is where the crossover frequency occurs. It's a split between, to split the input signal between the three bands here. Okay. Then we've got so we've got our low and high. So mid high, low mid. So we can split this up between the two, and you can drag this up and down. See what I mean? So you can drag. It's probably the logo's in the way there. We have a slope over here, the crossover filters. Now, when you click on the slope, you have got a 12 dB, 24 dB, or 48 dB. All right, so this is the crossover of the filters. We have a three gain knobs down here. So this is for your low, medium, and high. Yeah, and underneath we have a saturator. So you can lift this up. As I go up, it goes up, and as I go down, it goes down. So you've got a saturation down there as well too, which is really nice. We've got a pre-compressor, and as you can see here, there's this little section here in the middle. Now that when it's set to sum, that means the compression is being applied across the three bands. But when you click here and hit the split, now you can actually split the compression across these three bands. Very interesting stuff can be done with that. We're going to leave that on the split mode. And over here we have our compressor. Obviously, this is where all the compression fun starts. So we have, of course, over here a threshold. Yeah, we've got our threshold. We've got our ratio up the top here. Again, holding up, dragging down, changes our ratio. And our ratio can get pretty crazy. It can get up to infinity. We got infinity. Pretty crazy stuff. This is beyond a compressor, trust me on that. We've got our threshold, attack and release. We've got a down compression and an up compression, right? And you can see when I change these sections here change up, down and up. Now the is it the up one? That's not really a thing that's used so much. It's the down one is more something that's common. With this, so we've got downward and upward. We'll talk a little bit about that more later. We've got an auto gain, which is on here, and the ability to sidechain as well. Over here we have a range, so this limits the amount of compression applied to the signal, and you can see going up and down changes all this. And we also have our knee, which of course sets the strength of the compression near the threshold position. So like 0 would be a hard knee, and up to like 60 would be a soft knee. Yeah. So there's that. We also have a parallel compressor, compression down here, and a Brickwall limiter. So we've got a limiter here. We've got the release for that. We've got a dry and wet mix. And when I zoom back out, so we've got our meters here too. So our left and right and in. If I zoom back out here, and we've got some presets down the bottom here as well. And there's a whole bunch of presets for you to go through. So we'll just go back to the default here. Now, as I said, I'm not going to sit here today and try and show you anything light with compression, because with these shows, it's pretty hard to show very light compression, especially when we're doing this through YouTube. And guess what, guys? I'm hearing this in wonderful 48 kilohertz. And this is coming through to you compressed the fuck out of through YouTube. Yeah. So it's always a challenge showing off compression in a show like this. Hello, Alex. Hello, set up by Marshall. So today I'm going to be showing you some of the characterful, is that a word? Characterful compression you can create. This thing is nuts, man. I've never seen a compressor do the stuff that this does. So we'll just kick off, and I'm just going to mess around today. I'm classing this as a day off. Let's see what we can turn this stuff into. Right, so we're just set to the init patch, and let's change our compression to split. So here are our mids. What is going on? You ready? Let's change this up here. Also, guys, parameters are open. So adding things like an LFO to this and create some mayhem would be just mental. Let's bring up this ratio. Now we've got a saturator here, so let's turn up the saturator on this low end. So I just flick then between the downward compression and the upward compression. Thank God we have that limiter on over here because, man, that limiter is delicious. It is controlling the fuck out of that. Hey, thanks, Alex Backus, for the super chat, super sticker. That's very kind of you. Hey, Sith, long time no see. I hope you're doing good. This interface is just really amazing. It's really wonderful. So we're not even on to drums yet. So, I mean, this is more than a compressor. It is. It's like a mangler. It's so much. And having this saturator as well on each of these. And we can change this split. Now this compression's running across all three. We've got all the dry mix out of this too. We can bring that back in. So we can balance out this wet, compressed, characterized sound. And we've got our filter slope here so we can cool. Let's end with that one. Let's see what else we got. We'll solo this. What sound do we have over here? I missed your face as well. Look, this is so much more than a compressor. It's really, really lovely. Wow. I hardly did anything. See you later, Jim. Don't work too hard. I mean, you add in on top of this, just for fun, something like another one of Fred's amazing apps called Altetha. And now we got a beautiful shimmer on here. Jesus. So what do we start with? Boring. Boring, exciting. Let's bring in the first one. Ooh, we got some heavier tones here. Let's where do we go here? Let's split this. Jesus Christ. That's all I did. Let's give saturation. Just a bit of dirt in the middle. If I pull this limiter off, you can see how hard that limiter is working. So we can change our release. Hey, Sean? We can take all that mid out of there. Look at that. We just pulled all that mid out of there. Wow. Exactly, Clayton. How cool is that? We've got an infinity ratio set at the moment. All right, look, what can we do with this one? It sounds interesting. This is going to get some pretty distorted, wild sounds. This app is crazy. We'll plug in a guitar as well and throw it on some vocals for a bit of fun after this. Hi, Feisty. Good to see you. What can we do to this? We'll split this again. I just love splitting this this preamp across these. Listen to the character that comes out of that. It's like it's adding another synth to it. Man, I've never heard a compressor do this before. Normally compressors are like, God, that's fucking boring. It's a fucking compressor. Oh, you wait till you hear what it does to vocals, Thomas. Now, I don't even have any saturation on this. I bet if Leela was here, she would have already bought this. Wow, man. So I've got no other effect on this. This is all just Medusa working her shit, slaying guys, staring them down. Look into her eyes, look into her eyes, look into her eyes. What else can we add to this from the FAC collection? And Fred has some amazing apps, guys. Amazing apps. So we're throwing something like a Volva. Shall we play with some drums? So all I did there was change the compression from down to up. So what's really nice is with this section here, you can split the signal and pull even more of the mid out. Yeah, no shit, Thomas. it's wackadoodle. Hey, Sean. So if you've ever been looking to make that sound that sounds like music's coming from another room, there it is. So with the sum compressor, this brings everything together. So that's the original beat there. So you've got a bunch of presets too from subtle. So we've got a drum bus. Let's just go through these on the drums. A bit more volume. Got a hype enhancer. This is a tri-band studio mix, which is quite similar to the Bark filter tri-blend. So tri-band. So there you go. Little analog. So here it is off, and here it is with the analog mix preset. Gentle, so you know, not everything is excessive, but the beautiful thing is you really only have to touch it to get a gentle compression. Got an acoustic drum exciter. Shuffle drum set. So remember, we've got a side chain section here as well, which I'm not going to cover today. I'm just not going to have time. And I don't have it set up. Crunchy. So here's our side chain. If you know what side chaining is, it's basically you've got two tracks running, and the first track dictates the compression. So when there's a kick, the synth will drop each time the kick is played. So there's detailed instructions. Let me show you while this is just bopping away on how to set this up. So here we are. So look ahead, oversampling. Big warnings here about your about your volumes. To be careful, don't blow your fucking brains out with this stuff. So it says here, the slider sidechain is only enabled when an additional input bus is provided by the host. A second audio unit extension named FAC Medusa Multi-Out provides 3 additional outputs on by the preamp. So you'll notice here in a chain, if I go to add another audio unit, there's this Medusa audio out, and that's what you would use for your alternate channel. You could absolutely go nuts. That's what we began with. Totally, Dave. Now say you don't need this app, peeps. Boom diggity. It's not often that I will say this. I normally say at the end of the show, remember, apps aren't Pokemon. You don't need to collect them all. I recommend getting this. This is a tool to have in your arsenal to fucking take a song wherever the fuck you want it to. Ed B says, sorry, I couldn't type for a while. Medusa had turned me to stone. It is, man. It's not often. I don't think I've ever done a show and talked about a compressor and gone, oh, isn't that a fucking great compressor? Never. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you pretty much know what you're going to get with a compressor, don't you? It's going to compress things. It's going to give it a bit of volume, bit of compression, bring out some tonal stuff, you know. All right, what shall we grab? Let's see. What do we got over here? What it would do to my acoustic guitar. What's it going to do to this? And then we'll throw on some vocals. Then we'll get the hell out of here for today. Shall we? Because I'm sure it's going to turn this guitar into something demonic. What channel am I in? I'm in channel 2. Do I have volume? Hang on. I'm plugged in. Oh, I'm not. I'm unsoloed. There we go. Got to solo the track, don't I? Or just unsolo everything. There we go. We've got some guitar sounds. Are we in tune? No, but we have here a tuner from Nembrini. This is a good tuner too. And you guys know how much I love tuner. Okay. Yeah, it's only for iOS, feisty. It's a thing. So let's look for FAC Medusa. Okay. Is there, what's this? Doof Warrior Smash Guitar. Wow, see what that did? Christ. Let me just fix this. My input. It's a bit loud. We'll do some split here. Give it some saturation. Oh, you can brighten that guitar up. It'll be, yeah, I did read that too. So it will be on Mac. Wow, there's some saturation for you. There's some, I mean, that's a lot of power in a compressor right there. Give it a 4, 6 even. So remember, we can bring in the dry in this as well too, which is let's just give it a bit more flavour by throwing in a bit of blackness. Take out some of that size and mix. Turn it back on. What's that crunch? I'm not going to fuck around with that too long because we want to play with some vocals. So, you know where we're going with that. So imagine on an electric guitar. I don't want to go over the hour today because I'm not feeling well. Man. Do I have a mic handy? I think I've got a mic. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Let's turn this off. Hey. 2-2-1-2. So we got this about halfway on my interface. 1, 2, and we got this up full here. Let's see what it can do. 1, 2. Oh, damn. 1, 2, 2, 2. Let's bring this back to the initial patch. 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, my, yeah. Ooh, off. This is off. This is on. This is off. This is on. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, 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 oh. Now we got this up compressor on. Listen to that compressor working. Listen to that bitch. You can hear me wheezing. Awesome. Man. Whoa. Hey, 1, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh, 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 oh. So let's just run through some of the presets on here. Yeah, so this is a hype enhancer. You can clearly hear, yeah, 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 oh, yeah. Man, I really, this up compression is out there. Oh, and with this one, quite a bit more gentle. I'll take off this delay, this echo. Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2. So there are subtle sounds in here. Wow. Yeah. Beautiful for just adding some crispiness. I mean, I'm turning this up really loud. Let's throw Altether in here. Another amazing app by FAC. Yeah. And lastly, I'm just going to throw one more track in here. We've got 5 minutes just to fuck around. Because I love playing with this. Where are we? If I can... let's throw Thermo on here. Let's play some drone. You ready? have any at the moment, Dave. I'll ask. Because there's no Patreon this week, but I'll see what I can do for next weekend. Man. Dan's just going to win it anyway. Look, they're speaking of Dan. There he is. Does it add boutique pedal distortion to synths? That's a Patreon joke, folks. Oh my god, dude, this is crazy good. So I'm just turning up this up here, the low mid splits. Shall we just quickly add in boom. What do you guys think? Nuts, huh? Audible Video says, Thomas, if you don't get this, where did I say that? I'm going to get it for you. There it is. Pretty damn good. There's a link in the description if you want to grab it. Do yourself a favor. It's absolutely worth your time, as you can tell. Now, the other thing is too, let's just be clear, because it's good to make sure of these things, is because I don't want to get this wrong, but look, it works for GarageBand. There it is, working in GarageBand. We've just got to be sure these days it works in GarageBand. Here it is working in BeatMaker. Works in AUM, Cubasis. Don't know about Nano Studio. I would say it would work in Nano Studio, Russ. There you go. So there it is. It's wicked. And yeah, the in-app purchase is a donation to Fred. So yeah, definitely worth your time donating. His last app was the drum kit, which is fantastic, and he keeps updating these apps. So who knows where this could end up. But the one thing that's really I've found since using this, since I've had it for a couple of days, I haven't had a crash, nothing like that. It's really solid. It looks nice and it's really well put together. So he's a great developer. As I said at the beginning of the show, I don't think Fred's released a shitty app, and I don't think he ever will. He just keeps getting better and better and better. If there's one compressor you're going to buy, this is it. This is more than a compressor. This is something that will make your music go to places that you didn't even dream of. It's so many things in a compressor. It's about 4 apps in one. It's incredible. I really love it. I think it's great. It's worth your time. Today, apps are Pokemon. You need this one. All right, that'll do for today. What's coming up tomorrow? Hopefully, if we're all good, if we're feeling good in the morning, we will be continuing on with the process of creating my music video. So it'll be part 2 of storyboarding. We'll be wrapping up the storyboard video. So hopefully you can come along for that. It'll only be an hour show, so not a long one, because straight after the show, we'll be dumping you over to Thomas Christ for his, I'm guessing, is it a Songtember edition, Thomas, of You Rock tomorrow? So definitely come and join us for that. I will, Coldacre. I'm listening. I'm listening to you guys. I am listening. I will rest. Although today I do have to finish something, and I'm feeling like I can do it. So just to let you know, yesterday I was working on a project. The project failed, and I lost a lot of work. And you know what? Today I'm going to rest, get up, and just nail it, get it done, and finish it. And then we can move on. Friday there's no interview. Taking the day off. Saturday, so Thursday for you. Thursday no interview. Friday no show. And the next show that will be back will be for our... Oh, I can't do it. Oh, there it is. No? Why is that not working? For our Wart Warriors. Yeah? Oh, it's here. No? Where is it? I've lost the button that does it. That does the thing. Oh, it's here. There it is, Wart Warriors. Boom. So if you want to get involved in that this weekend, it's Saturday. If you want to get involved in it, you can join. We've got room for 50 people to play. It is the... I'll show you one last time before we get out of here. It is the Your Music Trivia, YMT. It's happening on the weekend. Look at all those amazing people, yeah? And it is a trivia show hosted by me and Russ. We can have up to 50 participants. You have to be a Wart Warrior to be involved in it. And there's details in the description on the app or the website you need to go to for the show. If you don't make if you don't get into the game, everyone can watch, whoever's there. So yeah, you don't have to play if you don't want. You can just partake. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of really fun, silly questions on you guys. It's all about you, your music, who you are, your quirks, your silliness, your things, how you look, all this kind of stuff. Should be fun. Me and Russ have put together some interesting questions. So come and join us for that. Anyway, as usual, guys, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. And remember, be a grower, not a shower.
Boom.
See you tomorrow.